What's up, everybody? This is AP2 Square, where art and passion are collide, and we create art. My name is Abel. It's a pleasure to meet you if it's the first time I'm seeing you. And for those of you who already are following me, thank you so much for supporting me and being part of this journey. So for today's episode, we're gonna be working on how to create a basic portrait sketch. And this is gonna be a two-part video. This video will be part 1, and next week we're gonna make part 2. We're gonna start with some warm-ups, and after we get ourselves, with our artistic muscles warmed up, we're gonna head right into our portrait practice. So what's going on here real quick is, if you look at how I started off with a simple circle, and then real quick try to establish the jawline and so on. There are different methods on how to approach this, but the thing is, like I said before, you want to keep things simple. You want to go in, if you put the lines in the wrong way or the wrong proportion and so on, you want to go with it. You want to add to it. If it's lacking more towards one side to the other, then you keep scratching, keep making lines until you feel like the whole picture is getting the right proportion. That's gonna help you a lot, because you're gonna keep your creative mind still going. You're not gonna be limited by the outcome. So now I'm gonna keep working on this, and I'm gonna move on to a more polished level of this sketch. Here we're looking maybe to do a little bit of a realistic, semi-realistic, or something somewhat more accurate, but still not being too committed. The one thing about art is, it doesn't matter if you're not very skilled. What matters is the passion that you pour into your art journey, because that will definitely determine how good you get, how good you will become. And think about it. If you're approaching every art with the mindset that, I need to be lucky, it's gonna be a difficult journey. You're not gonna love it, because more times than not, you're gonna be facing more distress, more moments where you don't feel pleased with your own art style, and you're always like waiting for that miracle to happen on your projects. The problem about doing an art piece where you're always expecting for a miracle is that, what if it doesn't happen? What if you don't insist and persist and keep trying and forge your way to success, to making it look the way you want it? Then you're just gonna set yourself for a very, very disappointing journey, because frustration will come up really quick. Alright, we have a second try done. Here it was a little bit more simpler on the lines, but more meticulous. The whole idea of a warm-ups exercise, on my case, is to get rid of the whole stiffness and the strict part of my artistic process where I am like, has to be a perfect art piece, and the expectations that I have for myself, I try to learn how to put that aside and go back to the origins of why did I start to do drawings. Alright guys, so now now we're gonna start working on our portrait sketch, basic sketch, or a basic portrait sketch. The way we're gonna go about this is I'm gonna try to use some of the nuance that I've learned from the warm-ups. So stick with me. If you have a paper or a pen, get ready and do this process with me if you feel like. Alright guys, since we are approaching now to the very last part of our video, I want to address real quick what we've been able to accomplish so far up until this point. I want you to think about all of these comments that I've made throughout the video about taking your time, enjoying your moment, exploring, discovering your skills, having this as a journey for you to be more inspired when you're encountering a new challenge such as this. Alright guys, one last quick tip I'm gonna give you is when you're establishing your foundations for the shadings and the shades and lights and shadows and all the values that you want to establish on your sketch, you really want to start rough. Then with a soft brush you go on top of that layer and start, even out and soften it and play around with it. I'm sure it's going to be beneficial for you in the long run. You're going to have so much fun. I believe it. I believe in you. And I know that you're going to be able to accomplish great things. Come on, guys. Let's go. All right, guys. That's it for this episode. Now, if you're looking to follow more of this content, don't hesitate on clicking on that subscribe button, hit that bell notification for the next episode, and follow me on the other social media. I'm sure we're gonna have a lot of fun on the next adventure. See you guys, and stay curious, my friends.